Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And today it's the 1974 Jefferson nickel from the United States of America. Here's Jefferson facing to the left. In God we trust in front of him. If you get a really detailed one of these, let me show you some of the stuff you can see. You can actually see a space between his neck and his hair in the back, like the nape of his neck. You can see this little cravat or tie thing that he has underneath here. You can see the ribbon in the hair back here, and the writing is incredibly well defined. That's a D for the Denver Mint. In 1974 to Denver Mint, they made 277 million of these, and oddly enough, that's one of the things that increases the value. Let's look at a couple other characteristics here. We can see the smile line, a little dimple there. We can see this down here, and let me show you this. This is the front of his, maybe where the tie is coming up or maybe a shirt sticking up. So when you get a really detailed one, you can see all of that. You can also see some color on here, and there are some amazingly interesting colored toning, they call it, on these 1974s. So look for that too. This one back here, much less coloring, but it's still in great shape. These two coins are both from the uncirculated mint set from 1974. In 1974, they made 2 million of the uncirculated mint sets, the so-called P and D sets. This one from Philadelphia here is just great around the inside, but you see the rim is kind of dented and damaged all the way around. These come directly from the process at the mint, and so these don't have any special polish or anything on them. So the uncirculated ones, they just try to pick the best ones and throw them in. And this one right here is one of the better ones. Remember 1974, they only had 5 full steps, and you can see when this very bottom step, we really can't see it all. And so this is not a 5 full steps, and you just looking at this coin anyway, you're going, well, it's not going to be a high grade, even if it was. It says E pluribus unum at the top, 5 cents here, Monticello, and then right down here at the bottom, it says United States of America. This, at the Philadelphia Mint in 1974, they made 602 million. Uncirculated version of this coin worth about 50 cents. But the Philadelphia coin in 1974, there is one Mint State 67, and it's $4,500. For years, PCGS had a listing for the 1974 Philadelphia Mint coins that said no MS67 or above has ever been found. Well, it turns out that they did find one, and they did auction it off, I believe in 2020, and they got about $4,300 for it. So there is one Mint State 67 of these, and PCGS calls it the single finest 1974 Jefferson nickel ever. So there is one out here. The problem with these is they just didn't take a lot of care with the steps. And remember, it's going to have to be a full steps plus the MS67. At the Denver Mint, they have not found any MS68s either, but they found 5 MS67s, and so the MS67 from the Denver Mint's worth about $1,750. I'm going to show you another coin that came out in 1974 that's kind of a coin and not really a coin. And this is a coin, look how big this is. This is a big silver $2 coin from the Cayman Islands. This is a Stuart Devlin design. Those of you who have seen some of the Australia and Singapore coins probably can almost tell that Stuart Devlin did this. If we go way down in here, there's a frog down in here. There is the crown. These were, and there was a bee. These were made at the Royal Canadian Mint for the Cayman Islands in a special mint proof set. This coin right here weighs 30 grams. It's a sterling silver $2 coin. Remember, the Cayman Islands are part of the United Kingdom, and so, of course, here's Queen Elizabeth II. 1974 also had a special issue, and that was the coronation year, and it has extra type on it. So this particular coin is worth $17 just in silver alone. They minted 30,000 of them, and I've been seeing this on eBay for $100 to $200. I'm not sure why it's going so high, but anyways, sometimes you'll see a coin like this. It's not really a coin. It's like a specialty set that's made. The Royal Canadian Mint made these for the Cayman Islands for many years, and then The Franklin Mint started making them for the Cayman Islands in 1979 to 1982. Some of these are going to be Royal Canadian Mint, and some of these are going to be Franklin Mint. So that's just another 1974 coin. Worth a lot of money, but not really currency. And that's why when you get one of these two coins, they're so much highly valued, because this coin right here, if you get this in an MS67, it's 1 out of 602 million of them. And if you get this in a MS67, it's 1 of 5 out of 277 million. So essentially they made 100 million of these coins, and only 6 of them were at MS67 or above with full steps. So that's where the value comes from, these ones, in the highest quality and the rarity of them. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.